The Delhi High Court has sought a reply from Future Retail and Future Coupons on an appeal filed by Amazon against a single judge bench order which refused to halt the deal between Future Retail and Reliance Group, pointing to the single judge bench order which had ruled that the emergency arbitrator's order can't be ignored in context of Future Retail Amazon deal. Amazon had argued that Future Retail was a party to arbitration and hence it cannot file any subsequent petitions as per Arbitration Act. However, Future Retail submitted that Amazon had earlier asked for dismissal of its suit and had not referred to the Arbitration Act. Arguing for Future Retail, senior lawyer Harish Salve claimed that Amazon's appeal was misconceived and had a sleight of hand, asking Amazon to not do in court what they are doing in retail business. Salve submitted that with this appeal before a division bench, Amazon had finally acknowledged that the single judge bench had ruled against them. Future Retail has claimed many inaccuracies in Amazon's appeal and will file its reply, which will be considered by the High Court on the next date of hearing on the 12th of February. The Delhi High Court had earlier left it to the regulators, SEBI and CCI, to decide the fate of the 24,713 crore Future Retail-Reliance Group deal, whether it can be permitted under law or not. While the High Court had upheld Future Retail's August 29 board resolution where it announced a deal with Reliance, the court also refused to restrain Amazon from writing letters to regulators to stall the deal in view of potential of irreparable damage to business. Admitting Future Retail's plea as maintainable, a single judge bench of Justice Mukta Gupta held that the order of the emergency arbitrator in Singapore was valid in context of the written agreement which was signed between Future Retail and Amazon. The court had also ruled that Future Retail was able to make out a prima facie case of tortious interference by Amazon, while observing that Amazon's attempt to control Future Retail without government's approval was violative of FEMA and FDI rules. This was a prima facie finding of the court as the case still remained open for further consideration. However, the court had made it clear that the final order will depend upon the evidence which will be submitted by all parties of the case. On the 20th of November, CCI had already given its approval to Future Group Reliance Industries deal when the case was pending decision before the High Court. After the single judge bench order, Future Retail had also written a letter to the Bombay Stock Exchange and the NSE while referring to the High Court order which had refused to stall the deal and had urged the regulators to grant approval even as the High Court had refused to pass any stay order. It remains to be seen what further arguments will be given by Amazon as the case progresses, hearing before the division bench.